Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are discussing finally keyword in Java. First of all we will discuss the syntax of finally keyword. Syntax is, first of all you have to write try block, then there will be a catch block and there will be finally. But it is not compulsory that there should be a catch block for finally. You can simply have a try block, there might not be a catch block, but you can write a finally block, but simply finally block is not possible. The finally block is there with try block or try catch block. So this is a finally block, and this finally block will be executed whether there is an exception in your program or not. So it doesn't have anything to do with the exception. That is, this finally block will be executed anyhow. We will see one example so that the idea will be clear to you. Here is a class test. This is a public static void main, that is a main method. In main method we have written a try block. In try block I have defined a variable of type integer with a equal to 100, b equal to 2 and variable c is there, and c equal to a divided by b. That is, we are trying to divide a by b, and we are displaying the output with this system.out.println statement. This is end of this try block. Then for this try block, this is a catch block which is accepting the exception, arithmetic exception e, system.out.println e, and this is a closing of this catch block. Now this is a finally block, and in finally block we are displaying a simple statement, I am in finally block, close of the statement, that is close of this finally block, and this is a closing of this main method, and this is a closing of this class. So this is a simple program. Now here you can see there is exception will not occur because the value of a is 100, value of b is 2, so it will simply display whatever output is there, that is 100 divided by 2, that is 50 output will be displayed, and this finally block will be executed, and I am in finally block. The statement will be executed, that is the output will be 50 and I am in finally block. So you can try this program to execute. You will get this output 50 and I am in finally block. Now if I will try to change the value of b here, and instead of b I am writing the value 0. In that case the here it will be 100 by 0, which is a kind of exception. So to handle this exception, this catch block is there, and it will display the message, that is java.lang arithmetic exception occur. But after that statement this finally block will be executed, and I am in finally block will be the output. So the concept behind finally block is it will be executed whether or not there is an exception in your code. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel to see more videos on this topic.